My girlfriend made my grandma cry at dinner and now I'm buying a ring. I brought Sophie home for Thanksgiving. We'd been dating 8 months. I warned her in the car. My grandma has dementia. She repeats herself constantly. We just kind of go with it. Sophie nodded. Dinner started normal. Then grandma started. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Frank? My mom sighed. We'd heard this 1,000 times. Yes, mom, but grandma kept going. It was 1952. I was working at the diner. He came in every morning for coffee. My brother was on his phone. My sister focused too hard on cutting turkey. Nobody was listening. But Sophie turned toward grandma. Frank was your husband? Grandma's face lit up. Yes, my Frank. 53 years we were married. Sophie leaned forward. What happened after he kept coming for coffee? Grandma told the whole story. Frank asked her out. Proposed on a bridge. 4 kids. Sophie listened to every word, asking questions, smiling. When grandma finished, Sophie said, "That's beautiful. You must miss him." Grandma's eyes got watery. Every day, 5 minutes of silence. Then grandma started again. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Frank? My mom's fork stopped. My dad closed his eyes. My brother groaned. The exact same story. But Sophie didn't miss a beat. Put down her fork. Turned to grandma. No, tell me. How did you meet? Like she hadn't just heard it. Grandma told it again, word for word. Sophie listened like it was new. Asked different questions. What did you wear on your first date? What song did you dance to? Grandma answered, getting animated. My family stared at Sophie like she was insane. 20 minutes later, grandma started again. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Frank? My sister got up and left. My brother put his head in his hands. My dad muttered, Jesus Christ. Third time, same story. Sophie smiled. I'd love to hear it again. And she listened. Again. Asked more questions. Held grandma's hand across the table. Really held it. Thumb rubbing knuckles. When grandma finished, she squeezed Sophie's hand. You're such a sweet girl. I wish I had a granddaughter like you. Sophie's eyes got shiny. I'd be honored. That's when grandma started crying. Really crying. Nobody listens anymore. They act like I'm talking to myself. But you listened. You really listened. Sophie moved closer and put her arm around grandma. Your story is beautiful. Frank sounded incredible. Grandma sobbed into Sophie's shoulder. My mom stood holding pie, crying. My dad's eyes were red. My sister came back, crying. I was crying. Sophie just held my grandma. It's okay. I'm here. I'm listening. When grandma stopped, she looked at Sophie. What's your name, sweetheart? Sophie smiled even though grandma had asked 6 times. I'm Sophie. Grandma patted her cheek. You're going to make someone very happy someday. Sophie glanced at me. I hope so. After dinner, my mom pulled Sophie aside. I heard them in the kitchen. I'm sorry. We've heard that story so many times. It gets exhausting. Sophie's voice was gentle. She's not telling you the story. She's reliving the happiest moments of her life. Every time she gets to fall in love with Frank again. Why would you want to take that away? My mom broke down. I'm a terrible daughter. Sophie hugged her. You're exhausted, but she just needs someone to witness her memories, to prove they were real. Driving home, I couldn't stop thinking about it. My family treated grandma's stories like an inconvenience. Sophie treated them like a gift. Thank you for being patient. Sophie looked confused. Patient? I loved hearing about Frank. I pulled over. Stopped the car. What are you doing? I turned to her. I'm going to marry you. She laughed. What? The way you treated my grandma. The respect you gave her when everyone else had given up. That's who I want. Sophie's smile faded into something serious. Your grandma isn't a burden. She deserves to have her stories heard. I kissed her. 3 months later, I proposed. At our wedding, grandma pulled me aside. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Frank? I sat down. Tell me again, grandma. And for the first time in 2 years, I really listened.